You may be seated. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2015 National Honor Society Induction ceremony here at Cherokee High School. I'm proud to introduce myself as Justin Becker, this year's president of the Cherokee chapter of the National Honor Society. Thank you all for taking time to participate in this momentous occasion. We'd like to take this time to thank Dr. Birnbaum, the school superintendent, the Cherokee administration, Lenape Regional Board of Education representatives from Evesham, Mr. Fitzgerald and Mr. Baruki, all the parents and family of the inductees for attending our ceremony tonight. And at this time, I'd like to invite our North principal to the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Charlesworth.
Good evening. It is an honor and a privilege to recognize those that continue the tradition of excellence that is the hallmark of Cherokee High School. Tonight, we celebrate and congratulate all of our inductees on their membership into Cherokee's chapter of the National Honor Society. Congratulations are also in order for your families, friends, and teachers, without whom some of these accomplishments may not have been possible. In addition to honoring our inductees and their parents, we wanted to share this honor with the teachers who made a difference in the education of our students. Teachers here tonight range from a first grade teacher to high school teachers. And at this time, I would first like to ask our K-8 teachers, would you please stand and be recognized? K-8 teachers. And if our high school teachers would now do the same. On behalf of your students, thank you for taking a hand, for opening a mind, for touching a heart. Our inductees. President John F. Kennedy once said, "To those whom much is given, much is expected." Membership into the National Honor Society is not something that is achieved and forgotten. It is more than just a college resume builder, a stole at graduation, or a certificate to none. It represents a set of fundamental virtues that should guide your high school career. Tonight, 120 of our students will be inducted into this prestigious society that represents the best of what high school is about. An honor such as this is a magnificent way for our school and the community to recognize the choices and the sacrifices each of you have made in order to achieve this level of success. So it is with great Cherokee pride I congratulate you and your families. Tonight, we acknowledge our teachers, we salute our parents, and we honor our chiefs. Congratulations.
And now I'd like to invite our district superintendent to the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Birnbaum.
Justin. Good evening. I'm really honored to be here on such an incredible evening. I think it's a wonderful idea that we have staff members represented here who made indelible marks on our students. And I think it's a great tradition, and I'm glad Mrs. Charlesworth is starting this. On behalf of the Board of Education and District Administration, I would like to welcome to the Lenape Regional High School District at Cherokee High School. Before I begin my remarks, I would like to acknowledge two people here with me this evening to also make this a special moment. We do have former Board of Education member and Vice President of the State Board of Education, Mr. Joseph Fizzicaro here. On stage, one of our most valuable Board of Education members, past presidents of the Board of Education, alumni of Cherokee High School, Mr. Joseph Baruki. Tonight, as Mrs. Charlesworth said, you will be formally inducted into the National Honor Society, a society that's been honoring the best of the best since 1921. And it is more than just an honor roll. Each of you demonstrated that you excel outside the classroom and beyond the bricks and mortar of Cherokee High School. But I believe that what should make you and your parents most proud is not the title of inductee. Rather, you should be proud of what you had to do to get inducted into the National Honor Society. The 4 pillars of the National Honor Society, which will be described later as part of this program, are the core of living a fulfilling life. A life that expects the best from you and using your best to help others. To be accomplished in achieving the grades that you do, being a leader, participating in community service, and having excellent character has its challenges. And I am sure the toughest challenge is most likely that you've had to not take the easy way out of some tough situations. You don't have to be class president to be a leader. All of you have demonstrated leadership, perhaps in your classroom. Maybe you're the first to always lead a class discussion. Maybe you're always positive and you take initiative when your group needs to make a decision. Maybe you decide not to drink at a party or not even go to that party and others notice and follow you. Maybe you are comfortable defying the issue and just being you. Whether you thought of yourself as a leader before or not, or possessing particular great character or not, now you are singled out as a leader here at Cherokee High School, a leader with integrity. And will you continue to live by the National Honor Society Code? There are many, many proud members since 1921 being inducted into the National Honor Society. In fact, many of your parents and teachers are also members of the National Honor Society. So please do me a favor, parents, guardians, family members, and staff from Cherokee and other school districts. If you are a member of the National Honor Society, please stand and be recognized. You're joining an elite group, students. And you want to make sure that you carry on this proud tradition of being true to yourself. This achievement is more than the recognition, as I had said earlier. It's the path that you need to take to get here tonight, and it will be the path that you continue to take for the rest of this year, the rest of your career at Cherokee, and the rest of your life. You are on a great path. Stay the course, and I know you will get the most out of life by staying true to yourself and recognizing the greatness in others around you. With this entire cohort of students who excel academically with great leadership, integrity, and service for others, I'm excited about all of the great things that you will bring to society. So congratulations on this incredible achievement, and enjoy tonight because it's the icing on the cake for just being who you are. Thank you.
Tonight's ceremony is held to honor those of you who have been chosen to represent Cherokee's chapter of the National Honor Society. As new members of this prestigious group, you are expected to uphold the pillars which form the foundation of the National Honor Society: leadership, service, scholarship, and character. Thus far, you have proven yourselves to excel in not one, but in all 4 of these categories. You form a minority of well-balanced individuals who are truly among the best and brightest that Cherokee High School has to offer. National Honor Society is more than a club or a title. It stands for the values which should guide you through the remainder of your time here and continue to influence you even after graduation day. The immediate years ahead symbolize a truly significant time for each of you. For many, it will be the first time you're asked to make long-term decisions regarding colleges, majors, and careers. It is also a time when you'll be faced with moral and ethical decisions. These choices may even be more difficult, yet they are the ones which will truly define who you are as a person. It is your choice which path to take. You are seated before me tonight because you have managed to find the right one. I implore each of you to remain on that path and make choices that will sculpt your future for honor and success. Each of you holds the potential to achieve greatness. You may not realize your calling yet, or maybe you think you have, but regardless, continue to go through life with an open mind. Continue to take advantage of the everyday opportunities to contribute to our community, to our school, and to your own success. Be resilient. Do not let one failure determine your demise. In time, you will achieve your own definition of greatness. Through determination and perseverance, our generation can tackle whatever problems society throws at us. Enjoy your successes, As a member of NHS, I know you've all had your fair share, but remember to support your families, friends, and classmates in their successes as well. One's own intelligence and talent are worthless if one cannot share in the happiness of others. Know that together, you can lead and serve with honor and dignity and have a significant and positive impact on the world. In the words of Walt Disney, it's kind of fun to do the impossible. Now for something completely different. At this time, I'd like to briefly explain the selection process that brings the honor to the inductees. First, the candidate must have a cumulative, unweighted scholastic average of 3.25 or a weighted average of 4.875, that's oddly specific, as of June of his or her sophomore year, or June of his or her junior year. Second, the candidate is reviewed by the selection committee on character, leadership, and service. The selection committee consists of 5 voting faculty members. In order to review the candidates, the selection committee carefully selects the students' information forms as well as recommendation forms from Cherokee staff and administration. The NHS advisors and current members extend a special thanks to our selection committee who gives the utmost consideration to each candidate. The students whose names who will be called have been offered the privilege of membership into our chapter of the National Honor Society. They excel not only academically, but in terms of character, leadership, and service to both their school and community. And now I'd like to introduce Kayla Carter, a member of this year's NHS Executive Board, for the introduction of inductees.
Thank you, Justin. Hello, I'm Kayla Carter, and I'm a member of this year's Executive Board for the National Honor Society. Inductees, please come up to the stage when your name is called. Parents and friends, we ask that you hold your applause until all the inductees have been introduced. Meghna Bhatt. Zachary Fithian. Leah Hawthorne. Samantha Snyderman. Amanda Alexander. Michael Alguera. Luke Ambrose. Matthew Antes. Connor Ashton. Ishan Bulgut. Daniel Black. Priscilla Boma. Jacob Bodine. Jamie Bound. Jenna Cameron. Cassidy Carr. Michael Carrigan. Riley Krupkala. Gabriella Ciati. Samantha Colucci. Brendan Connolly. Abigail Corrado. Ava Dorio. Catherine Daniels. Matthew DeCesar. Jared DeLarso. Kelly Demofanti. Gianna Rose DiDonato. Christina DeFlorio. Gina DeBolito. Anthony DePuma. Callie Dominic. Patricia Donahue. Brendan Falzone. Nicholas Fenue. Lindsay Fisher. John Fishbein. Morgan Forrest. Ashley Fowler. Julianne Gallagher. Odetta Gashi. Stephen Gervasi. Thomas Gillen. Jamie Gruber. Elizabeth Hood. Michelle House. Jared Janowski. Mary Joseph. John Cameron. Connor Kim. Taylor Kligerman. Jordan Conrad. Catherine Copper. Isabella Kwan. Christian Lane. Kelsey Lee. Veda Lynn. Madison Foley. Linden, excuse me. Eric Mack. Erica Martin. Marissa Martini. Jake McAbaddy. Jacqueline McDonald. Michelle McDonald. Megan McIntyre. Julia McMillan. Michael McShane. Ryan Mendel. Kylie Minzer. Devin Mistel. Christopher Monteleone. Kirsten Montanero. Nicholas Montesanti. Jason Morgan. Susan Nugent. Michael Orth. Thomas Orth. Alexa Panetti. Avi Patel. Dharam Patel. Pooja Patel. Kreshka Patel. Ryan Phillips. Bianca Pierre. Benjamin Catrasis. Alexandra Quigg. Jake Rinaldi. Kelsey Rassel. Olivia Reber. Taylor Rhodes. Nadine Rollins. Siobhan Ronan. Patrick Rudroff. Hannah Schilling. Juliana Scatterton. Nicholas Schooley. Daniel Schwartz. Conrad Schroeder. Brielle Siegel. Olivia Singer. Amy Smaldone. Megan Smaldone. Matthew Strybeck. William Suter. Jessica St. Onge. David Taylor. Morgan Tenza. Emily Tierno. Nicole Toda. Nicole Ulmer. Allison Veselati. Christopher Vaughn. Haley Verner. Hannah Vora. Alexandra Weaver. Alyssa Wadusky. Bryce Wagner. Joelle Wash. Addie Wong. Caitlin Zeiler. And Jillian Zentar. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Caleb. At this time, the 2015-2016 NHS officers will introduce themselves and share their thoughts that exemplify the qualities of the National Honor Society.
Good evening. I'm Mavis Feeney, the Vice President of this year's National Honor Society. I light the first candle for leadership. Leadership is collaboration and relationships. Leadership is about the change from I to we. Success does not come solely from the leader, but from others who follow in their footsteps. Great leaders know how to pull the best out of the people they work with, and as a result, both the individual and the leader succeed together. The best leaders show strength and hold firm opinions, and at the same time, they also have an open mind. No matter how hard the decisions may be, they understand how to make the best ones. John C. Maxwell, a leadership public speaker, once said, "A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way." That way has led every new inductee to the ceremony here tonight. The Ottawa chapter of the National Honor Society recognizes the most outstanding leaders at Cherokee. Congratulations to all of you. Now it's time to take your leadership in NHS and take it to new levels. Everyone here has the tools to be a great leader. Get involved, take a chance, and continue to tap into your leadership potential. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Rebecca Moretti, one of the members of the Executive Board of this year's National Honor Society. I light the second candle for scholarship. The second pillar of membership in National Honor Society is scholarship. When someone looks up scholarship, the definition they receive is the methods, discipline, and attainments of a student. Throughout these past 3 years, and probably well before that, each of you have shown a dedication and discipline to your education. This discipline is evident in the long nights spent doing endless piles of homework, in the lunch period review sessions, and in the hours spent studying. Scholarship is not only succeeding academically, but having an interest and desire for knowledge and the benefit it brings. This desire is seen throughout each of your schedules, where you opted for the more difficult class instead of the one that would bring an easy A. The desire for education and its intrinsic value is a huge component in the pillar of scholarship, as well as success in the future, which Anthony J. D'Angelo, a motivational speaker, touches on when he stated, "Develop a passion for learning. If you do, you will never cease to grow." D'Angelo stresses the benefits education and scholarship provide, which many of you may have already recognized. As you sit here tonight, be proud of your achievements you have reached through your dedication to scholarship, but also continue to cultivate this passion and discipline in order to continue to grow. Thank you.
I'm Hannah Weiner, one of the members of the Executive Board for this year's National Honor Society. I light the third candle for service. To quote Audrey Hepburn, "As you grow older, you will discover that you have two hands, one for helping others, the other for helping yourself." The National Honor Society marks service as one of its 4 pillars and defines it as the willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without compensation or recognition of any kind. Helping others is the real beauty of community service. It is amazing how becoming a member of the National Honor Society opens up many doors and offers so many opportunities for service. When one performs acts of service, there is a sense of accomplishment and pride that is immensely satisfying and brings happiness to all involved. Our community does so much for us, so giving back and helping others is such a pleasure and something that everyone should take pride in. Some different types of service can be done through school, sports, helping nonprofit organizations in multiple ways, community cleanups, and beautifying neighborhoods, just to name a few. The inductees here tonight have fulfilled this essential pillar of NHS and join as members in setting honorable examples for our peers and showing how service is a necessity and continuing to make our community a better place. Congratulations to all of you, as well as your parents, on your acceptance to this prestigious society. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Elise Berman, one of the members of the Executive Board of this year's National Honor Society. I light the 4th candle for character. Character is not a virtue that an individual is simply born with, but rather one that is developed over time through interactions with others. In many ways, working to become a person of good character can lead to mastery of the other 3 National Honor Society pillars. To be a true scholar, one must not only acquire knowledge, but learn to use it with integrity. To serve the community, an individual must be able to look beyond the scope of his own situation and act with compassion. To be a successful leader, one must demonstrate trustworthiness and respect for the opinions of others. Character, more than any other quality, influences the actions that an individual will take and how other people will respond to those actions. As Abraham Lincoln once said, character is like a tree and reputation is like its shadow. The shadow is what we think of it, the tree is the real thing. In other words, a person of good character does not act morally to exemplify a certain persona, but rather because he truly understands the righteousness of his actions. He does not change himself to embody what he believes other people wish to see. Instead, he adheres to his own personal values. One individual may not be able to change certain aspects of his life. He has complete control over his character. What he chooses to do with that power will affect all those around him, for better or for worse. Your membership in the National Honor Society shows that you have chosen to impact others in a positive way. Congratulations on your acceptance into this exceptional group.
Thank you to all of our executive board members for their speeches. At this point, I'd like to ask all members of the National Honor Society to please stand and recite the National Honor Society pledge after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school. And I will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Close enough. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected, striving in every way, by word and deed, to make its ideals the ideals of my school and my life. Congratulations to all our new members. Our staff principal, Ms. Darnelli, will end the ceremony with his closing remarks.
In closing, on behalf of myself, Dr. Birnbaum, our superintendent, Mrs. Charlesworth, and the entire wonderful Cherokee faculty, I want to congratulate all the inductees for their accomplishments and for entering the prestigious National Honor Society. Also, I want to congratulate all the parents for the excellent job that you are doing. It is certainly a moment to be proud. How about giving Mom and Dad a round of applause? I would also like to thank our dedicated NHS advisors, Mr. Lynn, Mr. Rojek, and Mr. Lee for all their efforts. Students, you are the best and the brightest. Our hope is that you will remain lifelong learners, continue to be leaders, and to be active members of the community. While you have made great decisions on your path to the National Honor Society, I urge you to continue to do so and defy the issue. Stay drug and alcohol free. Again, best wishes, congratulations. You have made your families proud, and Cherokee is a better place because of all that you have done. I respectfully ask the audience to remain seated while the inductees file off the stage. This concludes this evening's program. Congratulations.